Time out. It's Kel Cito, the spirit coach, getting you in shape and form for the new age of Aquarius. Yet again, all right? And welcome to the Esoteric Huddle. I'm so glad you joined, okay? So today we're going to talk a little bit about what content to upload on the internet, okay? And how you can be successful at uploading content on the internet because the fucking answers is in your birth chart, okay? So now what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? We're uploading. So it's a process of uploading, okay? And so we're creating something in reality. You know what I'm saying? We're transferring data. You know what I'm saying? Let me grab this. You know, we're transferring data, okay? So we, even when you get into the definition, right? Before we even get into the definition of transfer, what is the definition of definition? You know what I'm saying? So how to define what is to be defined, okay? And we talk about a depth of an initiation, okay? So this is letting you know that a word that means something, it came from something else. You know what I'm saying? Something else that was already initiated. And when it went into that form to represent that one thing, it became a definition, okay? Because it's contained now. It's in a container, all right? So you know, well, I like to talk about, you know what I'm saying, the subconscious community, and the other spirit and the soul group. Shout out to the soul group and the subconscious community. We like to talk about where things come from. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, you know, so a definition is the depth of initiation before, you know, initiation of depth. Okay. And so that's how we got words that mean multiple things, or you can pick up a frequency vibration from a word, but it can go in many directions. Okay. It can go in many directions. Okay. So we're going to do the definition of upload. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So, oh yeah. So, but I wrote this down too. So this is the word becoming flesh. Okay. You know what I'm saying? This is like the word becoming flesh. So this is how you became fresh. You had a vibration, you know what I'm saying? You had natural selection vibration, and you went into a body, you went into a container, and now you're contained. So now you're defined. That's why you're defined. That's why you're 3D. You can see your motherfucking hands. And you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, you just pure energy. You ain't even that. Your spirit ain't even that. So you create energy, but your spirit is no thing. All right. So to upload is to transfer data software from. This is the definition on YouTube, not YouTube, Google. To transfer data software to a larger computer. All right. And so my definition of upload, you know what I'm saying, is to lighten what's low, aka expansion. That means bring something contracted to a broader space. You get what I'm saying? So y'all see how the word upload was what was defined. You know what I'm saying? But when you went into what initiated that to come into form in the first place was the motherfucking vibration. You know what I'm saying? To transfer data. That's a movement. You get what I'm saying? To transfer data, right? That's a movement. Do you get what I'm saying? You capturing movements, you capturing moments all the time. And so my definition was to lighten what's low. You know what I'm saying? My definition of upload was to lighten what's low, aka some type of expansion. You know what I'm saying? Or bring something contracted to a broader space or a higher space. You know what I'm saying? That way you can have. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, but we're gonna get into the main event of this, because I had a couple people send me their Saturn and Uranus on my IG. Make sure y'all follow me on IG, y'all. I got Cito World and Cito the Spirit Coach. Follow Cito World, and right now, because my other page kind of limited, but I've been uploading on Cito World. And and that's gonna keep happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to upload as much as possible and shit like that, because we gotta make the dream work. Okay. All right. So when you talk about the word uploading, okay, and we're bringing this into the new realm, the new world, right? What's realistic, right? And when we think of what's realistic, we think of Saturn. You know what I'm saying? Saturn brought that energy here. Saturn brought definition here. You know what I'm saying? Saturn made something, Saturn gave something a routine and pattern. And you know what I'm saying? Time and shit. That's why Saturn represents time. Because it's just doing something over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Constructing it, making it make sense. Not having no feelings about it, right? So, you know what I'm saying? So this is going to be our low. You know what I'm saying? So, um, and Uranus. Um, so I guess you can guess it. We talking about the Aquarius constellation, right? Aquarius rules, you know what I'm saying, technology, you know, innovation, you know, uniqueness or originality, especially when it comes to, you know, the public and, you know what I'm saying, you being an individual in the public, right? But we finna break this down, all right? So Saturn would be the public, you know what I'm saying? Saturn would be what can we stand on to solidify our place. So it's like a coming together and it's like making something solid, right? But when we get to Uranus, this is the up part of the load, okay? So Saturn will be the load and Uranus will be the up part of the load. So that's why, you know, Aquarius is the number 11. Aquarius, because it's an individual, standing next to another individual, you know what I'm saying? Also, we got motherfucking Aquarius rulers, Saturn, and co-ruler Uranus, okay? And so, you know, if you want to find out what to upload or what content to upload or just how to be an individual amongst other individuals, amongst us doing, you know, being realistic with each other and practicing business, you will have to know your Saturn of that. You know what I'm saying? And you will have to know the Uranus of that. And which houses they land in are going to tell you how you should upload. You know what I'm saying? Now this is a vibrational, this is like this is vibrational. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you can do it in the way, you know, what we do on the external, AKA us uploading videos and shit is something that, you know, our spirit is already doing, you know, and your chart your chart has the answers for you on how you should upload. Okay. All right. So like I said, Saturn, Uranus is just going to represent the higher octave of Saturn. You know what I'm saying? That's why, and you know, you got mythologies like, you know, Saturn killed Kronos. You know what I'm saying? This is just bringing that into, you know what I'm saying, form and shit, originality into form and structure and shit like that, you know. But it's just a perspective of it as well. All right. So, like I said, we're gonna go through that these houses. Thank you for the people that submitted, you know what I'm saying, on my Instagram. And we're gonna do these. I will now, if you like this and what I get into, I will have these available. I'm doing like a pop-up shop, you know what I'm saying, for the next couple days. So just DM me at Cito the Spirit Coach or Cito World, you know what I'm saying, or email me. Yeah, well, that would be the best way to do it. Just DM me on Instagram or you know, or whatever platform you watching this on. It could be Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, whatever joint you watching this on, and we can get it cleared out. All right, so I'm gonna do my examples and then we're gonna close out. So someone had Saturn in the first house and they had Uranus in the 12th house. So, you know, your Saturn, like I said before, your Saturn is going to be your low. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be what feels heavy. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like the practical, the business of it and how you got to make it make sense and shit like that. And then Uranus is going to be the higher octave that's going to take you up. That's going to make you realize that you're an individual. That's going to make you stand out amongst the pack. All right. So you had the first house. This is your personal life is what you need to upload, you know what I'm saying, aka you need to construct, you know what I'm saying, aka this is what your personal opinion, you need to make sense out of your personal opinion, you know what I'm saying, your personality, your personal view on things and shit like that. That's what's going to feel like low. That's what's going to feel low. That's what's going to feel heavy. That's what's going to feel like responsibility. That's what you always going to feel like you need to be you need to make reality of it, right? But Uranus is going to be the higher octave of it, and you had it in the 12th house. So this is what's going to make it lighter, you know what I'm saying, is you being original and unique in an area of your dreams and your individuality. Okay, hold on, let me turn this light on because it's kind of glary. Let me turn it down a little bit. Yeah, so Uranus is going to make Uranus, so you got to do your change, your individuality, your originality, your uniqueness. You got to bring that shit to that area as well, aka, you know, your 11th house. See, you using your 11th house lords, and also you can use your 11th house lords in the house that it's in. So let's say you got it in Aries, you know what I'm saying, you would take this energy and apply it to your personal life and shit like that. But getting back on track, so you would use your Aquarius. So what you will upload is your personal life, I'm sorry, and then what's going to make it unique and what's going to make you stand out. And you know what I'm saying, what's going to be worth uploading basically is your motherfucking individual dreams, your imaginations, your meanings, your reasons, you know what I'm saying, your spirituality, your faith, you know what I'm saying, your motherfucking synchronicities, you know, you know, your collective thoughts, aka, you know, what you think everybody feeling, and your subconscious thoughts. Okay, so that's what you need to upload. Now somebody else had, so that was one person. I just did they Saturn and Uranus. So the second submission, you had it in the 8th house. You had Saturn in the 8th house and Uranus in the 7th house. So when you got Saturn in the 8th house, what's going to feel low is you're here to make sense of what's behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? What's deep, what's practical. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like occult realm. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, trauma issues, or like, you know, that type of vibe. What's hidden, what's deep, what's deeply internal. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going to feel low to you. You know what I'm saying? That's what you going to like. That's, you want to make sense in that area of life and shit like that. So you can upload it as a video, but what's going to make it lighter, what's going to take it to the lighter octave, you had Uranus in the 7th house. And so, you know what I'm saying, the way you do your, the more you make it relatable, an original point of view, you know what I'm saying, like in a way that, you know what I'm saying, it kind of relates for the most part, because it's also no, Saturn rules here. But if you make it relatable amongst your original point of view, even if it's changing, a rebellion, opposing, that's going to make you feel lighter about your upload. You know what I'm saying? That's going to make you feel lighter about the content you upload. You know what I'm saying? Make it relatable. You know what I'm saying? Even if you got to change and rebel and oppose against someone else. But still, your goal is to, your goal or your motherfucking, or, you know, the area of life you're supposed to be, you know, bring the originality through is your individual relatability or relationship to these things that you're presenting. All right. Then we got another person. So shout out to that person that had that 12th house. So this is, if you got it in the 12th house, if you got Saturn in the 12th house, you submitted this and you had Saturn in the 12th house and you had Uranus in the 9th. So this is making sense out of your creativity and imagination and bringing it into form. Okay. So you got to make sense out of your creativity, imagination, and bring it into the form. That's going to be the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the reality of it. You know what I'm saying? You got to bring it into form. You got to, whatever you do, you can draw, you can footwork, you know what I'm saying? You can bob for all I care, you know what I'm saying? But you got to make it, you got to bring that motherfucking creativity or your imagination, you know what I'm saying? Or your subconscious, you know what I'm saying? Or your connection with the collective into form, right? And that's what's going to make it low. But what's going to make it light, what's the upper octave of that, is Uranus, and you had it in the ninth house. So this is your unique knowledge, you know what I'm saying, your experience and wisdom and your broad philosophical points of view on things and shit like that. And like, you know what I'm saying, that's what's going to make you stand out. That's going to be like kind of the purpose you're doing it for. You want to show individuality in that way, you know what I'm saying. That's going to make you feel lighter about the content you're uploading. All right. Now, if you had it in the eighth house, someone sent it. Someone had Saturn in the eighth house, and they had Uranus in the fourth. Okay, so you just like another person that had it in the eighth house. What you're gonna have to do is make sense of what's behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like I said, what's deep. You know, what's internal. What's trauma. You know what I'm saying? Your deep motivations and your passions, and then what's gonna make you feel lighter about your you know, the higher octave of that. You know, is your unique and original. Your unique and original point of view when it comes to, you know, family issues and shit that people care about, you know what I'm saying, when it's close to the heart, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, you know, private matters, and in your or it could be your individuality in your family, you know what I'm saying. Like I said, this don't even got to necessarily do with the physical. It do, but it's in balance though, you get what I'm saying. So the balance would be, yeah, you can be an individuality in your family, and that can make you just that on your mind while you're doing this Saturn, while you're uploading, while you're making sense of the situation. You know what I'm saying? You're constructing it, and you did something practical to do that. What's going to make you feel the higher octave of it is Uranus, and that's your unique and originality, or with family, you know what I'm saying, or what you care about. Be unique and original as far as what you care about, you know what I'm saying. It could be deal with family issues, it can be deal with domestic issues, or the individuality, or this is you can just feel like you being an individual in your heart, in your family, or your heart space, basically what you care about all the time. And that will motherfucking be that should be the motherfucking content that you upload, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, and so that's that. So like I said, I'll be doing these for the next a week or so, maybe. It's just a pop-up shop, but yeah, peace, get in the game.